Analyze information objectively. And so you're taking in the information objectively, but you're also able to incorporate other people's opinions into your thought and decision processes. Now that can be hard because sometimes we think we know it all. And sometimes we can get to a point where nobody else's opinions make sense to you. But it could be just an internal, like I said, an internal tension between your values and maybe what other people believe. But balanced processing as an authentic leader is definitely important. And it's important to be able to make decisions and incorporate the values and opinions of others into your decision, because at the end you get a greater end product. So can someone tell me specifically, why do you think, or maybe what are some approaches that you take to incorporating others' opinions into your decisions, or if you've had to do that recently? Go ahead. What's your name?
Sarah.
Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Hey. Okay, so my high school year, I was the captain of my senior of the varsity cheer squad, and so I had there was bad personalities on the team. So in order to get them to stop complaining about everything, I gave them jobs for them to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we do like routines and stuff, I have different groups make up their own parts to incorporate into the routine in order to make everyone feel like they have a part in what we put out on the floor. And then it was great because their friends would be like, oh, we loved your performance, and be like, oh, I did that part, or oh, I did that part. So it was everybody was incorporated.
All right, so that's a good way to do it. Okay. All right, anybody else? Go ahead. Yes, you, black shirt. What's your name? Kaylee. We got two Kayleys. Kayla and Kaylee. Okay.
So last semester we had to do a project over integration, which is a very controversial topic, and we just kind of had to get both sides. Like some people would disagree.
Mm-hmm.
We had to get kind of both perspectives on it, and it ended up like changing our values and our outlook.
All right, thanks. Anybody else on this one? You all seem to like this question. Anybody else had to incorporate other people's decisions into their thought processes? Franklin. So, has there been a time where you've had to incorporate others' decisions into your thought process or your opinions at the end of the day? Can you give me an example?
Well, as of late, I realized that I'm not always right.
Mm-hmm.
Move on and find it. That doesn't kind of one way maybe this
All right, cool. All right. So this is just a room temperature check. Is this making sense to you all?
Yes.
Is this relevant to you all?
Yes.
You don't have to lie. You don't have to lie, but okay. All right. Last thing, relational transparency. This is where you get to be open and honest with everyone. Who likes to be open and honest about everything in your life with everybody? Yeah. Yeah, you do? Oh, woo woo for you. We're going to come to you and talk to you after this presentation. Everybody, what's your name? What's your name? Gracia. Gracia? Yeah. Everybody go to Gracia when you need help in this area. I'll be there after the presentation. All right, so this is when in leading, it's actually really good to be pretty transparent with people. Now, I'm not saying that you have to tell everybody everything about yourself, because there's some things that you're naturally just going to keep to yourself and keep private. But it's good to be as transparent as possible in this process. And that's hard. It's not easy. Some days you're going through things that you don't really want anybody to know about. But at the end of the day, it really is going to affect how you are as a leader. Open communication is important. So again, like she was saying, when she was doing her cheerleading or dancing, and the members of her group weren't necessarily into it, but she started assigning them different pieces, and she was open to communicating with them. That really helped in the relationship, and that really helped in her authentic leadership. All right? So, thinking about relational transparency, when has there been a time that it's been really hard for you to be really open with some of your peers or people that you may have been leading? And why was it difficult? Go ahead. Right. And why is it hard to lead someone who's closed-minded or not open to change?
where they are, so they probably don't want to go very far in what they're doing. They don't see why, because they're there now, I have to see what I've been doing, and it's been working for me so far.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for that input. So, who can tell me about when it's been either easy for you or harder for you to be open? Go ahead, Tracie, right? Okay.
Even though, like I started out, I'm pretty open, like I'm an open book, but it's so hard. It never really gets easier. And sometimes I tell someone something or I share like a struggle, like, oh man, maybe I should have said that. But then the next day something happens and I realize that even though it's hard for me to be open, and I try, I found that I created the same space for people to still come to me and don't feel like I judge them.
All right. All right. Thanks. So, for me personally, I'm a very personal, private person. And so in order for me to actually tell you anything about me, I have to get to know you. And that's not always necessarily easy for me being a leader. But I find that it tends to be easier with students because you all are just so genuine, at least when it comes to adults or people that you trust. So you're also genuine. So what I've learned particularly from students is that the genuineness creates a relationship that pretty much is strengthened just by the ability to be able to communicate. So I appreciate you all. Even though I don't necessarily know all of you, I might interact with you one day. I appreciate you all for your genuineness, especially undergrad, because undergrad isn't easy. I would go back to it if I didn't have to, but I'm still in school, so apparently I like school for some reason. But relational transparency is something that is definitely hard, but it is very much an essential part of authentic leadership. All right, so we talked about all this theory stuff. I want to know what you think, because this is a theory. And you can have critiques of it, or you can think there's ways that it can be strengthened. But I want to know what you think about this. So tell me, first of all, I want you to talk to your partners about this. I'll give you like a minute. And then Franklin's going to help me come up and facilitate this last part. But talk to your neighbor for like a minute, 30 seconds. Why do you think this theory is relevant yet? First of all, is it relevant? Because just because I'm up here talking to you doesn't mean it's relevant to you. And I'm not gonna make that assumption. But why is it relevant? Why is it important? And what's the critique? What's missing from this? I mean, what can we add to this from all of your bountiful knowledge? So you got 60 seconds, go. Oh, Franklin? I think that was 60 seconds. If it wasn't, forgive me, but you might be able to get out early. Oh, okay. Thinking about what you think about the theory, if you like it, if it's a critique of the theory that all that was theoretical. See, that's good, because you didn't even know I was giving you all this theory and abstract stuff. Thank you. All right. So, what do you think? Anybody want to tell me what they think? And be honest. That's part of authentic leadership. Go ahead.
That's what we're aiming all in, but I think it really talks to to be self-aware, to look at yourself to see if you are an authentic leader. And in which like you just went over for actually like a fine tune, using it in our line, and then that's one of our weaknesses that we can build upon it, whatever we cover.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Any other hands? Snaps. Go ahead.
Okay, so I enjoy it. I agree with the theories. The only thing, like, with me personally that I would add is what the leader's motive is, because there are good leaders and bad leaders in the world. I mean, like, for example, like with Hitler, he had a lot of people that followed him because he was open and honest about what he felt and what his passion was. I mean, obviously, like, he killed a lot of people, which wasn't good, but I think that should be something that should be talked about, just the motive and the reason why leaders do what they do. So like with me personally, someone told me a good quote. It's why do you do the things you do and who do you do them for?
Okay.
So that's like something that like stuck with me. So I feel like that's something that just could be added to this theory.
All right. And what's your name? Adrian. So Adrian just said he thinks that the motive and why leaders do what they do should be added to the theory in order to get an understanding for, like you said, why certain leaders do what they do. All right. Thank you. I saw other hands. Go ahead. Oh, snaps. We'll give you your and snaps for you too. Snaps for everybody. Okay, go ahead. Okay.
So I really like the theory about authentic leadership. How like if everybody was able to reach authentic leadership, then in theory everybody was a leader. Where does that leave? I guess in basic terms, when authentic leaders interact with each other, they both have their own kind of goals. What's the opposite after that? If they're not true authentic leaders in a sense.
All right.
Because each one of us are so different, how does that work?
Yeah. Cool. All right. No, thanks. I like critiques because this isn't my theory, and even if it was, you can still critique it. You and then you. What's your name? Gabby.
I think that authentic leadership is not necessarily just about it's like a CEO of a company. I think at every level that you're at, like every position in a company, has a group of authentic leadership, and I do think it can be for everyone. Not only that they dictate everything they do, but everything they do is authentic, and they're striving to do their best, which is what a leader does. So even if they're not like the leader of the group, like you're dictating everything, they are trying their hardest and being authentic and like receivable.
Yeah. All right. And then I don't think I asked you your name. What's your name? Nate. Woo! Okay. What's your name?
Okay, well, she mentioned that what happens when leaders, like, authentic leaders confront each other, I feel like you touched upon that when you are an authentic leader, you're all from different perspectives, and at times you do have to step down from your leadership position. That also makes you a leader. Just taking in different points of view of other people,
All right. And I saw a hand up here. Go ahead. Hey. And you're Ruth, right? Okay. Go ahead, Ruth. Go ahead.
Either step up or back down. The fact of the matter is, how do you get back down from challenges? So I think personally, yeah, theories are cool and whatnot, but it's actually how you choose to implement the theory.
Right. So it's all about that application? Okay. All right. You done? You done?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Were you paying attention? Can you give me a summary of all those answers?
Oh, yeah. Basically, it was just a bunch of critiques.
All right. Critiques. I like that. I like critiques. Because I can critique up a storm. And it's all constructive. So I appreciate that. Okay. So this last part, since we have 5 minutes, we're just going to make this all about Franklin. So what I was going to have you do was, and you can think of them in the audience, but think about 6-word stories to describe your future as an authentic leader. And Franklin is going to tell us his 6-word story.
All right. So my first 6-word story is I want to be the very best. Ash Ketchum, Pokemon. Thank you. 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 Do I tell them more?
Yeah.
Hold on, excuse me, class, excuse me,
All right.
excuse me.
We got 4 minutes, y'all. We'll
Yeah,
wrap this up.
we have 4 minutes. All right. My second 6-word story is I'm the best because I am. And then my last 6-word story is I am the very best leader. Thank you. Thank you.
So at the end of the day, to summarize your points, you want to be the very best authentic leader you can be. Okay, anybody else got 6 words real fast for me? And then I'll let you go.
Brandon or Kiki have
Wait, we can get there if y'all give me a 6-word story. Anybody else got 6 words? Go ahead. Okay, I'm different yet I'm strong. Bam. Okay. All right, so I said it's 6:47. I got 3 minutes to do something that I said y'all could pick. Yeah, don't let it be hard. You can pick one. I mean, you in the crowd can pick one. Y'all collaborate. So you go talk to them and let me know.
Wait, go talk to them?
Yeah, ask them. Facilitate that. Go ahead.
Wait, like go down there?
Ask them. What do they want to do?
Wait, what do you want you to do?
Ask them, yeah.
Hey, y'all, what do you want her to do for the last 3 minutes? A split. She can't do that. Freestyle.
Freestyle what?
Freestyle what? Freestyle cartwheels? Rap about authentic leadership. Hey, I'm gonna be your hype man.
You gonna be my man? Okay, give me a beat. Y'all, this is not part of the drum majoring, but we're gonna try.
This is acapella.
I want a beat.
Hey, yo, give her a beat. Let's give her a beat, y'all. No beat?
You can't beatbox?
No. What the hell? How do you do beat? All right, she got this one.
Hey, you gonna help me? Hey. Okay, 1 minute. That was the beat? Hey. So I'm a 3rd-year doc student, and I'm gonna be an authentic leader. When I graduate, I might see you all. So next time you see me and you make me do this, watch out, y'all. Bye, y'all.